Welcome to In the Kitchen with Diana. Today we're making Instant Pot chicken burrito bowls.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
I really enjoy cooking with my Instant Pot, especially on busy nights. And this chicken burrito bowl is super easy, super fast. Your family's gonna love it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is turn our Instant Pot onto saute. We're gonna add a little bit of oil. Probably like, I'm gonna say 2 tablespoons. There, it's getting hot. And as that's getting hot, we're going to cut up some chicken. And I just got a package of chicken tenders from the store. They're easy, so we're gonna get these cut up. We want them into 1-inch pieces for this dinner. While that's heating up, because then we're gonna saute some onion and garlic. I really like this Instant Pot recipe from the very first time I tried it. It's got rice and beans and corn and chicken and salsa in it. And we like to eat it with chips. And it was great to take in my lunch to work the next day for sure. And if you find these little sinew on here, I try to cut them out because they are not very pleasant to eat. Put it back in there. There's a couple of them here. The tenders usually have those, and I try to usually get them out because they're so tough. We'll trim that one here quick. Denver thinks I'm going to drop something. All right, so I'm going to wash my hands. We're going to be back, and then I'll saute some onion up. Okay, so our oil has been heating on saute, so I've got half of cut up onion here. We're going to put that in. Saute that around. I'm going to add a couple cloves of garlic. We're going to let that saute for just a minute. Smells so good. I didn't know if you knew this, but the handle, the lid actually gets to just slide right in the handle. I didn't know that until I was looking on my Instant Pot app that I have. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so I've got a cup of chicken broth here. This is just my better than bouillon, whipped up a little bit. We're gonna put just about a 1/4 cup in the bottom. You can cook your onion longer, but it's all gonna cook here really fast. All right, so we have our onion and garlic in there. We're gonna add some chili powder. We want a tablespoon of chili powder. And 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. One of the really neat things about cooking with dry spices is when they hit the oil, they kind of toast a little, and it really brings the flavor out. All right, so we've got that all in there. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so now we are going to add our chicken. We're going to layer all our ingredients in. Okay, we got our chicken in there. We're going to add 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans. I have one cup of just frozen corn. Put that in there. We're going to add, let's see, the rice goes on the top. I've got 2 cups or a 16-ounce jar of your favorite salsa. that salsa has so much flavor in it. You got peppers and onions and tomatoes and all that good spice here. I'm just kind of leveling it out. The one thing you don't want to do on this is stir it. Okay, and then we have 1 cup of plain old long grain rice. And my cup here that I have is a 1/2 cup measure. Just kind of sprinkle this around. There's a 1/2 cup and 1 cup. Okay, now we are going to put the rest of our chicken broth on this. The one thing you want to do is make sure that all your rice kernels are either submerged, so I just pat them down just a tiny bit, because if they don't have liquid on them, they're going to be hard. But the thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to stir. Okay, so let's make the magic happen. I'm going to put the lid on. It's going to sing to us. Whoops, let's turn it this way. Make sure your thing is on venting. Mine does it automatically. We're going to go up to pressure cook. Let's see, cancel. Where's that? For 10 minutes. And it's going to start. It's going to take about 10 minutes to get up to pressure and 10 minutes to cook. And then we're going to do a quick vent, which takes about 2 minutes, and your dinner will be ready. So you can go sit down and relax, since you just probably had a busy day at work, and let dinner do its cooking, or let the Instant Pot do your cooking for you. So one thing that I like to do while my dinner is cooking is I get my chips out of the pantry, because we like eating these on the side and kind of like dip it in. I'm going to cut up a couple avocados, and I got some fresh cilantro we're going to slice up. So we'll get that done. Cilantro in the fridge, I just rinsed it off, so I kind of wrapped it in a paper towel to wick some of the moisture away, and then I just tuck it in the fridge. I'm just going to dice these up a little.
Okay.
Those are really, really soft. See if I can find some lime juice. I'm going to just put a little bit of lime on these, maybe. Then it helps them from browning, but it also is going to give it a nice little citrusy kick. I didn't have any fresh lime, so I always keep this in the fridge because I always have it. All right, now we have all our garnishes and everything ready. You could also add more salsa or sour cream to the top, which I'll probably get out here in a minute. And now we just wait for it to cook. So we're just going to wait for the pressure to build and the valve to close, and then the countdown will begin. All right, there's our timer. It's been 10 minutes. We're going to do a quick release. Let all the steam out. That's hot. And it takes about 2 minutes for the steam to release, and then we're going to open the lid. Boy, I'm getting sprayed. Careful. I was really getting sprayed. That's why I backed up.
We're getting sprayed. Holy moly. Stay out of the splash zone.
And you can see it. It's like a little volcano. 1 minute.
It smells one of the dinner. Oh man, yeah. Gurgle bargle.
That's a little gurgly. All right, so our pin dropped, so we're going to open it here. Ooh, yum. That's a lot of water in there. Okay, now we can give it a good stir. You can see the rice is cooked. Ooh, that's hot. Chicken's cooked. All those spices in there. This is a pretty fast, amazing dinner. Honestly, this would be really good in a burrito with some cheese, tortilla. All right, so at this point, you could add a half a cup of shredded cheese to it, but I find that it's better to add it to your individual bowl. But feel free. I mean, you know, we might as well add a handful. There's no such thing as too much cheese. Get that stirred in. It's going to be gooey. Yum. All right, let's get this served up. This would be really good for Super Bowl. Just saying. Or Sunday football. Look at all the beans. We got the chicken. Some corn. Okay. So we've got some fresh avocado here. Put some cilantro. Let's put some cheese on there. Put some cilantro on. I mean, the toppings really are limitless. You could have olives and more salsa, which we'll probably add, and a dollop of sour cream to it. All right, I'm gonna have a bite here. Cilantro-y hands and all. It's gonna be super hot. Ooh, that's good. I love how all the spices like get infused when you use your Instant Pot, and that was so easy. I could have come home from work. I had a busy Saturday today, but I could have come home from work, threw all that in there, sat down on the couch for 10 minutes and just rested or ran kids back and forth to sports or whatever. So I just want to say thanks again for joining me in my kitchen today as we made these delicious chicken burrito bowls. I really hope you enjoy them with your family. And gosh, I can't wait to eat this. I hope that you guys can't wait to eat it either and try it out. Make sure you comment below if you have. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your bells on for notifications. And until the next episode, you guys have a great and terrific evening. Don't you dare put this in the bloopers.
Why?
Because I don't want it in the bloopers.
If there's no funny bloopers, what am I gonna do?
Nothing.
We can't have no bloopers. People deserve bloopers.
Welcome.
Oh, come on.
Seriously? You're not nice.
I was smiling back at you. I'm your audience.
Denver is my audience. He look at him. He's excited.
That's the best boy. You're so good. You sat in your spot. Oh, man. Oh, it's something.
Gonna taste good, I know.